Alright, what is up everybody? Welcome back to episode 3. I know it's been quite a minute. Not gonna lie, been playing Black Ops 6 beta all weekend. Not really focusing on making a video. But here I am. I'm finally doing it. I figured it was just about time because the beta ended. So what else am I gonna do? But anyways, I actually recorded this a while ago. I was just procrastinating like recording the voice for it. So I actually have a few videos queued up already. So the, release date should be a little bit more, how would I say this? Release date should be a little bit more, I don't know, consistent. There we go, I figured it out. So yeah, but getting started on what's happening here, basically I pick it up right where we left it off, and I'm kind of fleshing out this top tunnel part because I wanted it to be a forest kind of entrance, like almost like a canopy over the tunnel when you come out, very little sunlight getting through, just shade from trees and stuff. But ultimately the first couple minutes here is kind of useless because off camera, after I made this, I kind of deleted a lot of the trees, so it doesn't look much like a forest anymore. Just because I don't know, I kind of didn't like how it looked too busy, and the trees in this game don't really do a good job of like looking very dense, especially not the ones for the setting I'm going for. So I ended up kind of just ditching the whole idea, but keeping some elements of it that I think when the next episode comes out, you guys will appreciate. I guess this is also a good time to talk about the fact that I'm also changing just about the entirety of the level a little bit. Originally, if you remember, I wanted this to be a driving level, but ultimately, I'll be honest, I do not think I'm going to go ahead and pull through with that, mostly because I think it'll be too much on the memory and the budget, and it'll also take way too much time, and I kind of want this first series to be a little short and sweet. I don't know how short is short, but definitely don't want to spend a lot of time on a big level, especially one that I probably won't even be able to publish since it'll take up all the budget. So I'm cutting it down basically until right after the bridge. I'm taking out that whole extra little city I had planned out on the other side of the map. So I'm taking that whole thing out, and basically I kind of want it to just be like a two-sided level a little bit, with this town on the bottom and the military facility up top. And the way you'll get into that will be right after the bridge. There will be like a tunnel that'll like branch off into the other ones, and you can also get to it from the other side where that house is on the shore, and you can also get it from there. Like there'll be a way to get up top to the radio tower outpost, I guess. But yeah, just wanted to let you know that it will not be a super long series, because you're looking at this and you're like, damn, it's episode 3 and we're still in the first area. I can see your concerns. I'm hearing you. Let's just cut it down a little bit and we'll make it a nice short series. But besides the forest, I end up kind of just putting a lot of time also fleshing out this bottom area and getting this little water tower lot ready to detail as well, getting the placement of it, making sure it's clear, and just kind of like lining up the vision I'm having so far. I also forgot that I ended up changing the lighting again and making things a little bit more vibrant with some wind, changing up the fog, kind of making it more in line with my last level, and more of a red tinge on everything, because it just fits the textures more, and I think it makes the colors pop a little better. I put up the density of the fog, but I think I end up taking it out eventually, just because I didn't like it too much. Like I didn't want it to be too dense. But yeah. Looking back now, I can kind of see what the problem was and why I didn't like the forest in the end. And I think it has to do with just how I didn't put any thought into the way the trees would actually like work there. You know what I mean? Like I kind of just put like, oh, bamboo and this tree and this tree and this tree, and it kind of looked like a mess all around by the end. And I think that is what kind of like drove me away from keeping the forest there, and I had to like cut it down a lot and make it make a little bit more sense in the next episode. But moving on to what I'm doing specifically here, I'm making a new little scene. I kind of wanted something to pop out to you when you came out the tunnel. I kind of left it in like a watch for construction workers kind of vibe that you'll end up seeing here. Here I'm getting this little fence down here ready, or wall more like. And at first I wasn't gonna put a wall there, but I kind of wanted the entrance to this town to be a little bit more pronounced. I kind of wanted to feel more like big budget, I guess, and not just kind of like an outskirts little area. So I also end up changing the road to asphalt eventually because, you know, I feel like the dirt also didn't fit too much there. And as you can see, I also put a little tree down there because I feel like it kind of connects a little bit with the top area. Like the tree fell down and it kind of carved a pathway, so you could see the water tower when you get out, and you can see there's like gonna be a ladder there, and you're like, oh, I can climb that. I should probably go that way. But it is also like explained through freaking lore because there's a tree that fell down, which you see me putting bushes and stuff around eventually. Here's when I start putting the cones, and honestly I really like it. Once it's finished, I think it ends up looking pretty cool. And it's a nice little detail, something that, you know, completes the mission, you know, something to pop out to the player. See, as you can see, I'm just kind of like spamming the acacia trees, and really, I did not need that many. And also the bamboo, the trees clipping through the wall. I'm not really sure what I was thinking making this area. I honestly was just zoned out, spamming trees, trying to see the vision. Vision was not seen at all. Oh yeah, and then I start going ham with the palm trees. I'm not, like I said, guys, this is not my best performance. It looks bad. I mean, look at this, guys. It's terrible. But I do fix it, so do not worry. It looks a lot better next time around. Promise. A part of me wants an area like this on the map somewhere, and I think I'll put it in the little intermission when you're going under the bridge. I want it to be kind of like forested, because either way, on either side, it's just rocks. So it'll make it really easy to just like put an actual like canopy of trees and have it look good, instead of being like somewhere where a lot of people are going to be looking through. It'll just blend in better with the environment on that little road back there. So I'll probably end up moving the forest idea more towards that area and making the rest of this town more open. And I think we're approaching the end here. I don't do too much else level design wise. I think here I am just kind of changing the roads. Like I said, I changed the size a little bit of the road, and I think that's about it really. But you know, from this episode you can kind of see the vision, you see where I'm going a little bit. We made a little bit of a scene with the tree falling down in the beginning, and I think you guys are gonna like the next episode a lot, because I kind of go crazy with the detailing and stuff like that. But besides that, I don't do much else except, you know, make this part a little bit more open and visible, and that's just about it. Everything else kind of happened off camera, and I really demolished most of the progress we made today, but I think you guys like the end result anyways. But besides that, here's a little screenshot of the scene that I made basically this time around, and I think we're making pretty good progress. And once again, it's not going to take too long because I'm cutting the scale of the level down. You're not going to be really driving anywhere, it's not going to be that big. So that should help with the length of the series. And but besides that, if you do come across this somehow, please just let me know what I can do better, how I can make it more entertaining to watch. If you like the narration, if you don't, just let me know in the comments below, and trust me, I'll read it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching anyways, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe.